Has Meghan Markle just ditched Christopher Bouzy and Bot Sentinel? Well, let's put it this way. They do all get Markled in the end, don't they? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So reports are coming through that Megxy and Hazza are going into politics, and that through their Archewell Foundation, they're going to be launching a campaign in the fight against election misinformation for this year. And so, yeah, they are working to prepare US voters for a possible deepfake onslaught. And the report from Axios also said how a bipartisan coalition with support from Hollywood power players and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Archewell Foundation is going to work to prepare for that. Now, just as a little bit of a side note here, I like it how they separate Hollywood power players to Hazza and Megxy. It's as if Axios doesn't recognise Hazza and Megxy as being part of the bracket of Hollywood power players, right? But anyway, I digress. According to the report, experts are predicting both malicious state actors and domestic political operatives will use deepfake tech and other media manipulation, when I can get my teeth back in, to confuse voters during the US election campaign. Now, apparently Hazza and Megxy's organisation Archewell is going to be helping brainstorm new content. But I have a little bit of a quick question for that. With their records saying that they only work an hour a week each for Archewell Foundation, I wonder where they're going to find the time to do that. I'm just asking for a friend, right? Now, we're going to get to the Bouzy of it all in a moment. But as we all know, as rumours have continued to persist over the years, Megxy apparently has a big, massive Jones to actually get into politics. Now, you read through this whole report, and one question kind of springs to mind here. Where's Bouzy? Where's Bouzy's involvement in all of this? Because he is the self-styled, misinformation expert, right? Battling misinformation expert, should I say, on the internet, right? You would have thought that Megxy and Hazza would tap into such an awesome resource of Christopher Bouzy and Bot Sentinel, right? Especially when they used him in an episode of Hazza and Megxy, the Netflix mockumentary, actually called Harry and Meghan, but I call it Hazza and Megxy, right? And so, yeah, he's often spoken about his research on TV and media, and he said Bot Sentinel has looked at QAnon to MAGA to, we're going to call this Bud Light, misinformation, to climate change misinformation. We've never seen anything quite like this. We looked at 114,000 tweets and determined that 70% of the hateful content came from just 83 accounts and had a reach of 17 million people. So this is not your average trolling. They were coordinating what they would discuss for that particular day or week, what pictures to disseminate. They were actively recruiting people, telling people how to make multiple accounts, how to use VPNs to hide the VP so they don't get suspended. Now, you would think, right, that if Christopher Bouzy was such an expert on misinformation, right, that Hazza and Megxy would bring him in on their fight against election misinformation. But throughout this report, I ain't seeing Bouzy and Bot Sentinel. I'm really, really not. Now, for those that are asking, what is Bot Sentinel? Well, as far as I'm concerned, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, it's a scam. But he references Bot Sentinel, his company that he launched in 2018 to help fight disinformation and targeted harassment. Saying we believe Twitter users should be able to engage in healthy online discourse without inauthentic accounts, toxic trolls, foreign countries, and organised groups manipulating the conversation. Now, I would tell him to look in the freaking mirror first, and, stones in glass houses kind of, I think, applies to our Loosey Bouzy here. But again, he says Bot Sentinel helps to fight against foreign countries, toxic trolls, organised groups, manipulating the conversation. Again, why wouldn't Megzy and Hazza bring in their best bud, Bouzy and Bot Sentinel, to fight against election misinformation? It really does seem right up Bouzy's street, this, right? Anywho, as I said earlier on, there have been long rumours that Megzy actually wants to get into politics, and this seems to be the major first step to do it. We go all the way back, guys, to around about 2020 here, where, they released this video, Hazza and Megzy, urging people to vote. Now, this is from Time magazine, but they got slated and criticised for the video urging Americans to vote, specifically Hazza, the palace spokesperson, saying we would not comment. The Duke is not a working member of the royal family, and any comments he makes are in a personal capacity. But one palace insider said that Hazza had crossed the line. Joe Little, the managing editor of Majesty magazine, said you can understand Megzy getting involved as an American citizen, although she's now a member of the British royal family. But I think people will struggle a lot more with Prince Harry because as Prince of the Blood, it's not seen as a done thing to talk about politics, be it British or American. He may be thousands of miles away, but yet he's still a member of the royal family, and it's something he wouldn't do were he still in the UK. But guess what? He's continuing to do it regardless, right? Now, we also have, back in 2022, Megzy urging Americans yet again to vote on election day, breaking royal precedent, making the announcement on her Archewell Foundation website here. Today's election day in the US, time to get out and vote. Text Archewell to this number, find your polling location, make sure you're ready to vote. Here are some helpful reminders, blah, 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 right? But it doesn't stop there. Last year, reports came out that Joe Biden's sister Valerie actually backed Megzy for politics, for the White House, saying on a programme that it would be wonderful to have women in politics. The more women we have, the better our democratic system will work, with a better point of view, a different point of view, and we embrace all women. We welcome Megzy to come in and join the Democratic Party. So she had essentially the seal of approval from the president's freaking family, right? But it doesn't stop there. Later on in the year, back in September, Megzy apparently was considering a run for office when Dianne Feinstein sadly passed away. The Californian senator seat was completely empty. And rumours were that Megzy was actually eyeing up this particular seat. Indeed, within minutes of Feinstein's passing away being announced, the Mail on Sunday was told phones lit up with speculation that Megzy could throw a hat in the ring to serve out the remaining 13 months of Feinstein's term. And rumours go that she was really, really hassling and stalking Gavin Newsom, the governor, to make it happen, and he stopped actually answering her calls. Whoops, and appointed someone else anyway to begin with. But this is the thing, right? This has been years in the making. Megzy wanting to get into politics, right? Gain more power, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever for herself, so she can still try, at the very least, exert control over the masses and the internet, right? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But again, I ask with this report, where's Bouzy? Where's Bot Sentinel? Because this seems right up his alley, right? Fighting misinformation, election misinformation, to point out. But it seems like Christopher Bouzy and Bot Sentinel are nowhere to be found in Megzy's new plan to enter politics and fight against election misinformation. So I ask once again, has Megzy ditched Christopher Bouzy and Bot Sentinel? Have they just been Markled like the rest of them? Doesn't look good, does it? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 1 million so we can get the gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Megsy, possibly at this point, ditching Bouzy and Bot Sentinel, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.